Okay. Oh, interesting. My recording setup actually determines the zoom in on these things. Well, anyway, so last night we were just going into Merveil's Cavern, so we can start plowing. Oh no. I wanted to do a little bit of management before we go anywhere. Specifically, I got some new abilities that I should probably look at better. So we got Molten Strike, chance to bleed. If I could actually put Molten Strike, oh, that's onslaught support on this. Damn. Oh, no. We got headed fire. No, see, I like this setup. I want to add the multi-projectile thing we have. Lesser multiple projectile support. Have 2 additional projectiles. If I can put that on Molten Strike, I'll just start spitting projectiles, but I can't do that. I'll have to hold on. I'll have to hold on to that for at least like a little while. This reminds you of Diablo 2 hard. Well, it's because it was made by a bunch of people that were like super into Diablo 2 and were kind of disappointed. Okay, so I'm gonna have to mess with this sound a little bit because we are hearing none of the singing. There's a siren at the end of this cave, as far as I can tell. Oh, right, still immune to damage. There's a siren at the end of this cave somewhere, and so she's going to be singing at us this entire time. And I kind of want to hear that, actually. Are you still alive? Okay, there we go. I'm just kind of waiting for him to finish. I'm glad that the guy himself can't.
Welcome, husband. We knew in our hearts that you would find us. Come, Doresso. Ambrosia and Amarissa must meet their father. Come, my love. Return to your family.
Okay, maybe I won't mess with the sound settings too much. That's, as far as I can tell, that's about the right volume. The main issue is just the like whispers from a distance. Where some, oh, it's probably considered a sound effect, and that's why it's not showing up as well. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, hi. I've actually, I don't know. I get really hooked on these games. Unfortunately, I always have the hardest time kind of sticking with the motivation to keep playing with them after a while. Lengthy games start to kind of drag on a little bit, and I'm hoping the ability system keeps this game fresh. But I'm the kind of person that will like get really hooked on, say, I guess really anything, any kind of like free-to-play RPG with like a really fun, neat like leveling system or something like that. I will get like 100% like all the way in, play it for like a week or a month, and then after a while I'm just like, okay, I've had my fill. But knowing that there's actually like a definitive end to this game actually helps a lot. Who the fuck leaves messages on human flesh like that? Well, sirens do apparently. Did that thing die? It looks like it died. Absolutely enjoy the Harbinger system here. I feel a bit bad because some of the people that specifically wanted to like help out and join me occasionally are specifically non-league players entirely, which I feel bad about because I've effectively locked myself off to them. But I'm kind of hoping that this is my only real series on Path of Exile. It's a great game. I just can't imagine coming back to it very often. So like if I can kind of experience most of what it has to offer, that might actually help out quite a lot. It might just make things interesting, I don't know. It's impossible for me to like really make a judgment call on that. I just want to see what it is and then move on. That's the non-league. So I guess if you guys have never played Path of Exile before, the game has monthly leagues. They last for about 3 months, supposedly. But effectively, it's a league or a season. Where... Oh, there's a whole area over there I should probably go check out. It's a league or a season, lasts for 3 months, and it's effectively everybody starts fresh, and there's like some mild differences between, you know, this and the base game. So, for example, if you see like a bunch of blue enemies assaulting me, that's specifically like a league thing. I think there are like some specific rewards for it, and a lot of people like doing it just so they can be kind of league firsts. So you might see on the left, so and so is the first to enter so and X place, or hit X level or something like that. Let's see. Are you able to mod Path of Exile? Unfortunately, there are very few mods that you can actually make for this game. Since it is an online-only game that you're playing with other people, too much modding would break the scale of the game. Okay. So the siren is messed up. Daughter of Merveil. Oh, so each of these freaky fish things that we keep killing is actually like one of her children. Eek. Gross. Jonah Unchained. I don't really understand this guy though. Oh, what the devil? Okay. We should probably look at this, actually. The plated gauntlets, specifically. Anything else? Superior broadsword, cone helmet. I think everything else doesn't really fit our build. I want to re-gem some things. Yeah, I guess that was like a treasure goblin dude. He just rolled out of nowhere. I don't know if that's a league thing or a what, but his contributions were very welcome. I guess I'll grab the iron rings as I go by. But so for leagues, unfortunately the problem with leagues is they're separate by nature. You know, nobody else can like pop in from standard league, you know, regular play, until the very end of the league, at which point everybody in a league gets dumped down into standard and stay there forever. Which I actually think is a really good way of keeping your audience kind of there. Gives a reason for people to keep coming back. I heard they've kind of done the same thing with Diablo 3, though I think it works slightly differently. Something I've always wanted to like mess around with, but you know, I've never had the time. I mean, even now I like really don't have the time for much of anything. I am swamped at all hours, but it's satisfying work nonetheless. I just take small excuses to play the games that I want. I had wished to pick up specifically the I had specifically wished to pick up Diablo 3 for the oh, that was creepy. So you can actually tell which way to go because there's this kind of like weird naked shade thing that's like walking backwards. Freaky. But yeah, I wanted to pick up Diablo 3 specifically for the Necromancer edition, but I don't know, since I've already played Diablo 3 to completion, my like desire to specifically play through Diablo 3 again alone is kind of low. Seems like something that I would enjoy a lot more if I was actually playing with friends. I don't know why I'm doing Shift W. It's just W. What have I been playing where it's Shift? I don't know. I am confused. Oh, small life flask. There we go. Diablo 3 is kind of dying, less and less players. Some return for Necro, but they leave eventually. Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of inherently true of all games like this. Eek, she looks so creepy. Most single-player experiences with, like, a set beginnings, you know, beginning, middle, end, whatever, you generally don't get people that play those games. Like, you just don't go back to play those games very often. Like, how many times have you guys felt like you really want to go back and play Shadow of Mordor, for example? Is this all treasure? This is all treasure. But interestingly enough... Are those tits? She's got tits. I mean, I guess most women would have tits, but still. It's a weird feeling. This is love's true face. I'm sorry, lady. I'm not entirely sure. I don't even see her face. Here, let's zoom. Oh no, these are her swords. Here, look. I want to take a good look at you for a second. Oh, that's a butt. Oh, she actually looks kind of okay, except for her face. Yeah, those are tits. I mean, they're kind of like hard to see and indistinct, so I probably don't have to worry about it too much. Oh, and she just had a bunch of like human bones and whatnot. Oh! Oh god, this is not love's true face. Those sweet cans Those sweet cans, they have gone the way of the mermaid. Non-existent. They were never there. They're just a lie told to you by really lonely sailors who just slept with, freaking aquatic mammals. Because they're terrible and gross. Well.
We stand at death's door. Ladies first, fair Merveil.
Let's get some of this garbage out of my inventory. Actually, don't have any garbage to get rid of. Let's get rid of the greaves, probably? Yeah, let's get rid of the greaves. Favor of the soldier helmet. Anything else? Not really looking for that. Damp diary.
Duresso gave me the gem, kissed me, promised that he would be by my side forever. I sang for him. I sang for Oriath with his gem at my throat. Khaleesi's gem. Khaleesi's voice. I sang in her echo, performing arias that had once made the Empire weep. I listened to Khaleesi's lullabies in my dreams. I gave myself to her music, mind and body. Duresso left me for San with a promise to free me from Khaleesi. I begged him not to go, tried to show him the wonder of my transformation, the beautiful daughters he would soon meet. He couldn't see. None of them could see. I fled from their hatred. When Duresso returns, I will cast his cure away. I will teach him what true love is.
It's another ability of mine I should probably try out. Frostblades. Might actually be kind of good. Guess we'll find out. Let's go through here. Ooh, pretty. New area. Wonder how long it takes to get to the second act in this game. That's an interesting question I'd love to know an answer for. Let's see, what do we got around here? Do we have a town? Actually, come to think of it, it doesn't matter if we have a town or not. We got a waypoint. Oh, I am in Act 2. Awesome. So there's the Lord's Labyrinth. Well, let's go back to Lion Eye's Watch. I know we get a town fairly soon, but seeing as we're right here, we might as well deal with it. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I can identify multiple things. Awesome. Fortunately, that requires some ints, so I'm not entirely sure if I should bother with it. Anything else? These are identified. So apparently you can also, like, combo, you can also combo, potions and whatnot together, so I'll have to look at that later. Alright, so we've got a Rift Star Cone Hat. It's not very good. It's halfway tempting to go with the Reinforced Cone Helmet of the Newt, just so I could cram some more skills on, maybe? Let's see, 13 to Strength versus... Alright. These are a direct upgrade. Yep. Well, take it. Okay. Yeah, so what I want is a red and a green next to each other. And this part would be nice, but specifically I've got, this is my double strike build. This is my spectral throw build, and these are useless. Oh, ring. Well, whatever this is, it's probably better than what I got. Yeah, extra life on kill. Various other things. These aren't any good. We do have a broadsword here, but they're not linked. 18 to 26. 18 to 15. Cold damage, mana on kill versus 19 to 25. I have no idea which one's better. Is it shift? It's alt. Yeah, I think if the sword's better than my club, it's only marginal amounts. And it doesn't come with the other bonuses. Now, is this better? Why is my Brigandine so much oh, it's Brigandine versus Platefest, I guess. Armor, max life. No, I think I'll just keep the max life. What about this thing? Accuracy rating, maximum life. Yeah, I'll toss this on. Oh, goody. Praise the sun. God, I look so stupid. Oh, I should probably actually also identify this thing. Well, this belt's probably better than this one. Never mind. 22% increased physical damage is better than the 10% strength, maybe? I don't really know. Don't care.
Damn me. I didn't think it possible. All these souls Merveil and her brood have consumed over the years. You've done right by those that are dead, and by those who still might live.
Okay, so let's just sell everything. Swords can do cleave. They can. The main reason why I don't want to specifically is we need the red to red here. Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, we've also got frost blades, and I don't know where Sunder is. I want to get Sunder fairly soon. But yeah, I'm just gonna nix that sword. It'd be nice, but it's not quite where I need it to be. We're not gonna sell any of the healing items because apparently I can combine them if I sell them properly. Just drop everything else off. I assume none of these are particularly necessary. So I've got Rejuvenation Totem, Cleave, and Heavy Strike. I'm just gonna toss Cleave into my helmet. I don't even have room for it, but this way it'll at least get some EXP there. I'll have to sort that later.
I thought you were a fool for seeking out Merveil. A fool in love with death. Now, I don't know. Still, you've delivered this coast from the terrors that long held sway here. We may now find some respite, and that's more than any of us could have hoped for. But please, consider this. What have you become when even nightmares fear you? Take care.
I've become a buckethead! Shut up, lady. Let's talk to Bestel.
Quite the lady killer, aren't you?
Hell
That
yeah.
singing squid didn't stand a chance. Knew it from the first time I saw those sharp peepers of yours. Pirates notwithstanding, I thank you on behalf of all the fallen brethren of the waves. Now that the final cadence has been played, no one need remember Merveil's song.
Alright, so apparently Nessa might have the skill gem we're looking for. Switch to this. Sunder! Yep, there it is. Slams the ground with your main hand weapon, creating a wave of broken ground that damages enemies in an area in front of you. Enemies hit by the wave will release a circular shockwave, dealing damage to other enemies. Oh my god, that is ridiculous. Alright, we need that. Ooh. Can't get it instead of double strike. I guess I'll nix Molten Strike for Sunder for the time being. I like the idea of Molten Strike, and there's some stuff I want to work with it. But not right now. Alright, do we have any better support gems too? We've also got Rallying Cry, Sweep, but that's a two-handed thing. Static Strike, no. Knockback support, stun support, life gain on hit support. That's the only other thing that I consider. Let's see, there are a number of clear links or a gear with certain focus. Yeah. I'll have to... I'll be looking more into that sort of thing. Oh. 18% more physical damage and maim on hit. Versus, what is bleed? 25% chance to bleed. Chance to cause bleeding. I'm gonna pop this out. Let's try maim support. Because I think maim might be a little bit more useful. Early? Now? Otherwise there's Ruthless. Ruthless, I don't know. Figure that out later. Let's toss some of these things off. So we don't need chance to bleed. I'm gonna throw away a bunch of these things. Well, throw away. I'm just gonna store these things, seeing as inventory space is a problem. Alright, and let's switch. I really wish I could actually like scroll up and down to switch between single target and multi-target. Oh well, so we'll switch Cleave for Sunder. Mace, axe, or a staff. Let's see if it lets me. I guess I'll just pop outside for a second. Because, yeah, I might need to get an axe. Nope. Okay, cool. So as long as I've got this mace in the main hand, we're golden. Okay, so back to the Southern Forest, and let's see about Sunder, because that's actually supposedly the mainline skill for the build I'm running. I'll have to look at support later. Actually, other question about Sunder. Well, that looks super satisfying. The other question I had... Sunder is stupid. It's cheap, too. Holy shit. Alright. Switching you with Sunder. As long as I don't miss, it's ridiculous. Alright, I'll throw on double strike here. Alright, I wanted to check my inventory for a second. So I put, where did I put it? I put it here. Alright. Attack, AoE, and melee. I might be able to combo that with some other stuff. Cannot level up. Lacerate. Oh. Didn't realize I even had Lacerate. Which one is Lacerate? Not a clue. This is going to be fun. Okay, support gems can't be linked. If you have 4 linked with a slot, you can slot a single active skill. Yep, knew about that. Oh, this is ridiculous. This is going to destroy groups so hard. I like this. I like this a lot. Alright, so this means we're gonna have to give up on swords. We want axes and clubs. Is it? Yeah, mace, axe, or a staff. Oh. I don't think they're single-handed staves, though. But yeah, so what this does is any enemy hit by my shockwave, shockwaves again, messing the rest of the group up, which is super nice. It's also got some reasonable range on it. I bet there's like a multi-strike setup that you can combo with this to make it even more ridiculous. Boop. I'm getting bad flashbacks to Diablo 2. I don't know how many of you guys have played Diablo 2, but I played the shit out of it when I was a kid. And I always hated the, like, little cannibal dudes. They're dumb, like, fetish things, the fire breathing, the fact that their leaders would keep, like, resummoning them over and over and over again. Oh god, they would kill me so fast. I was never good at fighting them. Never. Just wasn't my thing. Yeah, so we gotta figure out how to combo Rupture with, like, multi-strike or a couple other things. I wonder if there's actually some blue skills that I could max it out that would be, like, amazing. They're maces and clubs. They're 100... One-hand strength int. Oh. Yeah. I mean, mainly I know I'm supposed to be going with axes on this one. They can't even get close to me. This thing is dumb. Main problem is finding some appropriate axes is going to be a bit of a problem. So I'll probably be leaning on clubs until we can find something a little bit more reliable. Oh, and we're already at the forest encampment. Good stuff. Blech. Event notice board. There is nothing here.
I have seen many an exile come and go, into the forest or into the ground. You seem different somehow. Different good, different bad, it's hard to tell at this stage. The name is Eramir, and for now you have the benefit of my doubt. Those bandits you've encountered out there, they're the dregs of Oriath. And with any foul broth, the nastiest chunks bubble to the surface. The lords of Larceny, Oak, Creighton, and Alira, the self-appointed monarchs of the forest, Creighton in the east, Alira in the west, Oak in the north, and this village, this tribe, we pay their taxes. I would never venture to say that life in Wraeclast is easy, but with those three gone, well, living here might just become possible. Keep your wits about you.
I just realized that chick does not have a shirt. Alright.
I am Groost. I hunt boar, hunt to feed my people. If you are not a friend to us, you'll need to run faster than boar.
Well, he seems like a charming fellow.
Return if you must.
Let's talk to this more charming looking fellow.
You and me, we are the same. We dream big, we find new places. We do not tell stories. Stories are told about us. I learn the words, the ways of Oriath. You listen to me, and not pig heads like Groost. Then you will live to find more new places. The road? It runs east and west of here. To the west it passes the Bandit woman's camp, then turns south to the sea. But you say it is now blocked? I have seen a strange thing in the rock by the South Pass, like one of Groost's carvings, but of stone. You should go look at it. What has been closed might be opened again.
I am Yena, Keeper of the Spirit. Are you a kind exile, like Eramir? He is good to us, helps us. You will stay and help us too, yes? A beast hunts us in her dreams, a great white beast, tortured and maddened by bad men, a long time gone. She will come here one night to tear, crush, and eat. Her pain tells her to. Find the white beast and end her pain before she shares it with us.
Interesting. So apparently I can actually side with each of the bandit lords. If I side with the guy that gave us the quest in the first place, we get two passive skill points. If we go with any of the other characters, we get something different. So if we go with Oak, we get life. Alira, we get mana, and Creighton gives us 10% to all elemental resistances, which is actually super tempting. Maybe. Well, I'll talk to this and I'll look at this.
And so your path leads you here, exile. Be careful where you step. For as one foot leads the other, so too does each foot leave its mark. A trace of what was, a guide to what will be.
Oh, okay, so those are actually
Fate will find you.
Those are actually the old rewards. So there's a new set of rewards right now that I have no idea what they are.
Wisdom of one's fate.
Nope. View my prophecies. So challenges, I've got how many done? I got 2. Wow, that'll take some time. Kill the rogue shadow, strong boxes, items from vendor recipes, defeat falling harbingers, encounters. Okay, so that's getting a bit better. Yeah, so they've changed it. And we've also got achievements. Probably don't care about these.
Fate will find you.
Yeah, see, I'm specifically leaning with Emer just because. But I want to take a look at some stuff. How do we see what my resistances are? So, for the resistance person, if I got her, these would all go up by 10%. That's like super, super tempting. But they've changed it. Can I check within the past week?